The two of us went to the administrator block and waited outside the principal's office for what seemed like ages. Then she came out, introduced herself, and told us that I would be working with grade 7 class and the other boy would be working with grade 2 class. At Iona, relief teachers, student teachers, and work experience kids were all fair game for students to pick on. But the kids at this school were just fine. The kids in the classroom were smart and engaged, and the kids in the playground were well behaved. None of them said a thing about my funny face or my legs. I got the occasional stare from a student here or there, but nothing I wasn't used to. My biggest problem the whole week was correcting the grade 7 students' spelling in class and trying to work out whether the proper spelling was potatoes with an ES or potatoes with an OS. Hint, it's potatoes with an ES. The week sailed by and was capped off with a half-day Friday for us. I said goodbye to my grade 7 class and thanked the teacher who looked after me. Before I could go, though, I was sent to the principal's office. I thought maybe the other students and I were going to get a quick thank you, but he was nowhere to be seen. I waited outside the office for a few minutes before being called in. The school principal seemed nice enough. She was a well-spoken, middle-aged woman who seemed popular with the students. "It would have been appropriate," she said, without a hello, "if we were warned before you came." I had no idea what she was talking about. "Warned?" I asked. "Yes, warned," she said. She raised her voice slightly, like I was a kid in grade 2. "About you." "About me?" "When you arrived on Monday, we had to quickly swap the class you'd been in. You were supposed to work with the grade 2 teacher." I wondered for a second whether kids in grade 2 would be tested on how to spell the plural of potato. My next thought was that until we arrived, we were just names on a piece of paper anyways, so it couldn't have been that hard to change. Then it dawned on me what she meant. She was talking about the way I looked. I hadn't given any thought before I arrived to what the younger kids might think of me. I doubt my teachers at Iona had either. I did okay there. Surely I'd do okay at another school. What was there to worry about? I didn't know what to say. I started to cry. "I'm sorry," I said. "Good," she said, and got up to open the door for me. I cried all the way across the school oval to where Dad was waiting to pick me up. I did my best to compose myself before I hopped into the car, but he knew something was going on and asked me what was wrong. I explained and then pleaded with him not to get out of the car and go give that principal a piece of his mind. "And don't tell Mom either, okay? I can handle it." He thought about it for a minute, then decided it was up to me. Okay. It wasn't the last time I cried about the way I looked, but it was the very last time I apologized to anyone else for it.